Hi everyone, I'm Airier, and today we're going to be looking more at Dingo Doodles, D&D stories, specifically Big Whoopsies, which I don't really get from the title here, but I may or may not have seen the title being posted on Twitter by her, and the more accurate title is Giant Fuck-Ups that your friends then remember for years to come and will never let you forget. So, I think this goes without saying, but holy shit, am I looking forward to this. Not to say that I have made fuck-ups playing D&D that are memorable, but yeah, we're not going to talk about that. Otherwise, we're just going to jump right in. You guys know the deal. There's a link below to the original video. Hit it up, and when you're done, don't forget to leave a like, comment, subscribe. And unlike the last time I recorded, maybe this time there won't literally be a tornado cutting it short.
This video is sponsored by The Curse of Stradania, a Legends of Adventress podcast.
Oh, it's a podcast.
Now,
cool.
We've all fucked up in D&D before, either not ones, misreading spells, or just really wanting to know what happens when you put a bag of holding inside another bag of holding.
Oh, I'm sorry, but doing it accidentally? I'm sorry. I'm the kind of person who power games in D&D. Not because I'm not going to roleplay. I love the roleplay aspects. I just also like power gaming because that's just fun to me. I like both aspects. But the idea of someone not knowing what's about to happen and just the sheer smile on the GM's face, because there is no way any GM who doesn't have at least one sadistic bone in their body isn't looking at this and going, oh yes, please, try this. It's going to be fun. I never even thought someone would do that accidentally, and now I want to see videos of that. I just want to see it.
Wait, how much do you like your character? Now this
I mean,
is
you can
going
still
to be
get
a
them
bit
back,
different than my other videos
if it's high enough
because it's
level.
actually going to be animated by another D&D animator, the lovely Ink. Make sure to go check out his channel and stuff
he does spaceships.
and all the good shit. This is because
Is that a morb?
I am only one
Who's
woman,
morbing?
damn it. I'm working on Fool's Gold as
Yeah,
I do.
monkey.
So let's begin.
It's a fitting one.
Now this Whoopsie is one of my favorites.
This Whoopsie's one of Felix and his $500 Trask plushie? I was going to say that's incredible. Also, where do you find one? Also, and this is the part I'm really finding kind of scary. Whatever. Scary. He got us like a plushie this large, even as a joke, for only $500. It sounds like a lot, and it is. But for branded merch like that, that's not bad. Also, what the hell oh, it's a monkey. Sorry, every time I see this meme, I keep thinking Connor. Yeah.
And kept me up at night in bed, just going, why? Because I done fucked up. So this campaign was after Fool's Gold back in 20.
I'm sorry, what was the time frame here?
Because I done fucked up. So this campaign.
Fool's Gold. Skyrim re-released for 5th time. Skyrim released. I think we're on iteration 10. Skyrim's been out. Oh, wow. Fool's Gold has been over for half a decade, probably. I mean, that kind of makes sense considering, you know, Fool's Gold originally started probably a few years ago. Now that I think about it. 3, 4. Oh, I don't even realize how many. Quite a few years now that I think about it. And then the incident happens much later, so I'm assuming it's not in Fool's Gold, but whatever the follow-up campaign was.
It was after Fool's Gold back in 2018, DM'd by Felix, with the Fool's Gold crew.
Wait. Okay, one. I actually like this art style. It's very cutesy. But what did that say on the tape?
It was
Come on, you can't just drop things in like this. Yeah, whoever's animating this, 1, I like it. 2, it's not as bad as Max Horror's videos where I'm literally just confronted with my obsessive need to check out everything because I just find it really fun, but then just having so many things thrown at me that's like literally, hey, how about a nervous breakdown today? Yeah, people have told me that watching his videos and trying to comprehend everything is a nervous breakdown inducent. And yeah, this video is close to that. Ballistic missile threat inbound Hawaii. Oh, I actually remember this one. Oh, that's when it... Oh, God, that did happen in 2018. Someone accidentally set off a test alarm in Hawaii saying there was a missile inbound, I cannot speak today, inbound for the island. And it was an accident. There was not actually imminent death coming. And that's actually the thing that happened. So we're dating this in 2018. This officially puts it in the before times. You know, I started saying that as a joke, and it's really not.
DM'd by Felix, with the Fool's Gold crew, minus Gorthan and Julian's player.
So,
Avery,
nothing new there?
Gothi's player, played a cute corgi knight. Carson, Arena's player, played an angsty kitsune. And I played a neutral good druid, Mushroom Drider. Yeah, I know, Driders are supposed to be evil or whatever. Get your D&D lore out of here.
I mean, considering... I was going to say fanon, but at this point it's basically canon that tieflings are cinnamon rolls. I'm looking at you, Critical Role. Sure, why not? I'm just going to blame the mushrooms, which honestly are also a demon princess thing, and the Driders, which are also a demon princess thing. Actually, never mind. How the hell are you literally the embodiment of two separate demon princes coming together? Oh, you're literally them doing what each other hates. That actually makes perfect sense to be good, now that I think about it, yeah. Because what is the one thing a being composed of two different demon lords elements would hate most of each other? Being nice. It's literally probably toxic to their respective, I guess, demon lord ancestries.
But she was a sweet gift. Her name was Lassia. Also, side note, I didn't know this, but Felix not only is afraid of spiders, but also mushrooms.
Oh!
So she was his nightmare fuel.
Oh my!
I loved her. Anyway, we were
I'm just going to point out, I know exactly what she just described, but from the other side, specifically Felix's side. My wife is a horror connoisseur, and there are many nights where I'll wake up and she's watching horror videos about how they killed the person in cold blood and drained them of their vital fluids and then eviscerated their organs. And I'm just sitting here going like, I'm just going to pretend to still be asleep and not hear this because it's much safer this way. Yeah, I know exactly what he's talking about. This is nightmare fuel.
traveling in the Underdark to visit Lessia's mom, who was not great.
Big
Kind
fat
of psycho,
meanie.
to be honest, but Lessia loved her out of fear. We were staying
Yeah,
in an inn just
so basically
casually
family,
in the
normal
Underdark,
relationship.
and met this drow fortune teller lady who told us our fortune and gave us some advice. She was very nice. Lessia shared her stresses about her mom, and the kind fortune teller gave her a potion of calming.
Why do I think
If
that's
you
not a potion?
pour this into her drink, it will calm her wrath. Or whatever.
It's gonna kill her, isn't it?
Essentially, a chill the fuck out potion. Which is nice.
Wait, what did that say? Also, I'm so used to Dingo style, which the animation is very similar here. You can tell there's some differences in how it's presented. But the big one is the animation style being used here is the lip flaps. That's what's really throwing me off. Dingo usually just does big movements and static images. This one, it's just more movement of the lips for words, and they don't match up, but you could see that it's happening, so you think about it, and just, it's such a difference there. It's such a little thing that, although there's a lot of similarities, and it's probably done intentionally that way, just how they treat moving lips is so different. It's really a neat little thing to see. Also, what the hell did that previous thing say? Chill the fuck out, juice. 1-800-CHILL-OUT. Only $0.00. 30-day money-back guaranteed. Sold in stores. Still probably safer than some of the crazy-ass things you see.
Which is nice, because Lessia's
Seriously, look
mom
at the
is murderous. So sessions
Ketchup.
pass, we
Session,
meet Lessia's
session.
mom, plot stuff. You know how it goes.
Yeah.
Then eventually, we're at a party and Lessia's mom loses her temper. But not at a stranger, at the Corgi Knight. So much that she wants to kill him. He spilled a drink on her or something. Anyway, Lessia steps
sorry, I
in
just
and
love the memes.
slips the potion of chill the fuck out into her mom's drink and convinces her to take a drink. And she does. Success.
I wonder what kind of
She does
medicine a drow
indeed
would provide.
Chill out. Chill out to death. Yeah, turns
Yeah.
out the calming potion was poison. Yeah, welcome to the Underdark, baby. Whoopsie. So she falls to the floor, frothing at the mouth, and dies.
I mean, it's the Underdark. This is not even that surprising. I just... Because Dingo probably knows about all this stuff, I'm assuming she just suspended disbelief and may or may not have been surprised when this happened. But I just love this because for some reason I met people who don't know about drow poison. Which is weird because I know about it because I've never done Underdark. I don't really look into that much. I don't know why I know about this now that I think about it. It's actually kind of weird. But just... I love this. I love political intrigue like this. This is my favorite part.
Look, man, how was I supposed to know a suspicious drow lady in the Underdark giving me free was evil? So anyway, with lots of tears from
No. I'm just going to take another second to judge her on this one. Because that sounds like a lot of denial on that one. A lot of denial.
Alessia, we fix it. We resurrect her. It's fine. She's okay. Nope. We're moving on. Now, this next whoopsie wasn't mine. It was Felix's.
What?
Oh, no.
So this campaign was DM'd by Avery. I played my sweet toucan, Cooper, and Felix played Ludwig.
I've actually seen art Dingo has put up for these characters. It's actually really cool to see them animated at all.
angsty demon hellbred. Now, some context. We were attending this competition arena fight thing, and by this point we were pretty high level. Ludwig was competing one-on-one in a fight against this old man fighter. He was old, but looked quite dexterous, with unique armor, and held...
Sorry, I just love that they're doing the classic video game RPG fighting movements. They're just going, It's so stupid when you really think about it. But also because it's supposed to emulate the idea of bouncing on your feet. But it just looks so ridiculous. But because it's a fight and it's fantasy-based, it looks kind of nostalgic at the same time. I love it.
Held a rapier, while Ludwig was a large paladin with a very large chainsaw sword that also...
Going partial 40k.
They roll for initiative. The old man strikes first. A good hit, not bad at all.
12 damage, not bad.
Then Ludwig's turn.
But it's high levels,
He just starts to swift cast all the buffs.
What?
Round after round, keeps adding buffs. Smite.
I was going to say he's going full Overlord, but then they actually pulled out Ainz. How many rounds does he just sit there? Also, I thought... Oh yeah, Smite is technically concentration, so you can hold it more than one round. I've never done that. I mean, there's various smites. Smite itself isn't, but then the various smites with extra names. Extra names? Yeah. There variations? Yeah, variations more accurate there. How many names?
Devastating Smite, Divine Sacrifice, Rhino's Rush, Righteous Fury, as Avery is a gracious DM and allows stacking. Then, eventually, it comes back to his turn.
Does he time out and lose?
Swinging his large fire chainsaw sword at the man's legs and...
Misses?
Completely obliterates them. Like no legs, disintegrated to dust. With over 700 points of damage. We play 3.5. I'd like to remind...
I should point out, I don't know how 3.5 translates to 5th edition when it comes to damage numbers. I'm assuming that's a higher number. Also, holy shit, even in 5th edition, when we're given absolutely broken, badass, and also literally stupid levels of power. I play a level 20 campaign that's gone above in epic levels and then decide, hey, sure, I'm going to give you everything you want, and then just tailor the baddies to fit with a lot of custom bullshit. Prismatic wall is still fucking terrifying if you're not used to it. And she still did more damage than I can imagine. Dear God!
Mind you, this was supposed to be a friendly competition.
All is fair in love and death.
So yeah, the crowd and judges weren't
disqualification?
Too happy. Well,
Oops.
At least with the sword being on fire, it instantly cauterized his wounds. But yeah, it was a big...
This is where a greater healing comes into help.
On Ludwig's part. But we fixed it. We essentially gave him a big bag of cash and was like, why don't you go buy some new legs with this? He was fine.
Considering access to magic is probably a thing because they have access to it, that actually is a legitimate way to look at that. Giving someone a bag of cash and saying, go fix yourself, actually probably works if you give them a big enough bag. I know it's not completely related to this video, but it would actually be really weird to see some kind of D&D take where you actually looked at the idea of, I can be as cruel to you as I want because nothing is permanent. It would really lead to a lot of fucked up situations. Like, not so much in a D&D game, but in a novel setting, if they decide to just do an offshoot discretionary take on it. Not so much not a diagnosis, not digression. Dissection, that's it. A dissection of that entire concept. It would actually be really interesting. Also, it would probably involve a lot of body horror and be massively fucked up. So not something you could read in polite company. So basically anyone who ever watched my channel, the same place you could do that.
He
Yeah.
just needed some regeneration. Anyway.
Yeah.
So yeah, that was some Whoopsie stories animated
First
by
one's still
the
worse.
Talented Inc. Make sure to go check out his channel and other stuff he makes. I'm
Ooh.
planning on doing
Might actually check it
more
out.
of these with other creators as well. I want to share these stories with you without taking away from Fool's Gold, so I thought it'd be a cool way of showing off cool people.
Are they going to throw?
While also sharing my
You missed a chance there for a meme to just throw in and have the edit where he throws Simba. Would it make sense? No. But it's funny as hell to me. I just love that
D&D
clip.
stupidity. It's a win-win. Anyway, I'm going back to the angst.
Yeah, a lot of angst. Also, see what I mean? It's the mouth style. You can see Dingo's editing this one because she does a completely different mouth. It's all filled in. Yeah, with just a bit of the teeth showing. Same with everyone, actually. And there's a lot of facial features. The mouth isn't moving as much, but there's a lot more expression in it. Where the other person editing, they had more movement to show that that was there. And that's actually a really cool verisimilitude trick to, even though it doesn't match up, because you see it moving, you automatically zone out just a tiny little bit to focus on the eyes and the nose, just to make it fit a little more. Now, if you focus on it, if someone calls it out to you, then it breaks down a bit. But just having that movement actually, even to a small extent, even if it doesn't match, does actually trick your brain into thinking it's coming from that specific location on the screen, which is weird, but that's actually how it works. Crazy thing, right? Minds.
That is Fool's Gold with pain.
Yeah.
And
Charisma not
suffering.
found.
Yeah, okay,
I don't
bye.
even know what that's from.
This video is sponsored by The Curse of Stradania.
I'm curious about this.
Legends of Adventurous
Not just because
podcast.
that vampire lady. Yes.
I know, there's like a million D&D podcasts out there, but this one has something fun and unique.
Hot
Thigh
vampire lady?
highs. I mean gender bend. Already fucked this one up. Anyway,
I mean,
this
you're not
podcast is playing
badly
through the
selling it.
D&D classic Curse of Strahd with instead Countess Stradania von Zarvik.
The art is nice.
Zarvik! Oh god, I'm really testing my language skills today. I mean, look how rad she is. I'm definitely on board for this version.
Yep.
Join these doomed adventurers as they travel through the gothic horror setting of Barovia, while still
Oh, they have a
having
physical
humor
D&D
about
setup
it.
too, as
Kinda like
well.
the
Nice.
Corpse Bride, but with more blood and
Yeah,
thigh highs.
all right.
Look, I really f***ing love thigh highs. Okay.
It's not the licking the thigh highs. It's not the SpongeBob with her hair. It's not even the femme Strahd face. It's Patrick and fishnets and not being able to acknowledge that this isn't real, because I'm pretty sure this is real.
We also have the
Why?
classic party members such as Cultist, Man Who Loves Hat,
E.
and Murder, Samurai,
Are they
Woman,
named Jack?
an angsty half-elf who, I think, needs a hug.
Yeah.
And of course the classic,
Yeah.
Tiefling with gun. I also read there's
like
a saber-toothed tiger somewhere in the campaign named Chad. So I'm intrigued.
Of course they make him a bro. He's a complete 420 bro. They even gave him the glasses. He's probably the kind of guy who talks to you about NFTs while also being really incapable of thought due to outside influences that I will not talk about on YouTube.
Now. So I suggest you go check them out at stradcast.com
Oh my God.
or twitch.tv/Legends of Avantris.
I am not gonna
Links
spell that right.
in the description down below. Also, reminder, we got shirts.
Is it bad? I just want individual shirts of those. And that was a massive fuck up by Dingo and a smaller but completely understandable one by Felix. But mostly that first one. I love it. The best part, the absolute best part, was just her going, I can't help it if and then lists off all the ways that she should have known about it. I know about that. I don't know why. I don't play a drow. I don't play in the Underdark. I've never done an event that actually included them. Except for a random aside where the random encounter happened where a DM's like, hey, it'll be really funny if I brought a deity's avatar in here to fuck with you because you beat everything else and there's no way you can win. Yeah, we ran away. It was bad. But more importantly, just I love it. I love that moment of, I know I fucked up. I know I fucked up by missing something obvious. And I may or may not have just committed fratricide. Fratricide? No, I think that's... No. Fratricide, I think, is fraternal, so that would be family members who are not parents. Patricide, that's the one. I don't know, I always get those two confused. Well, mostly because I don't use proper English, I use American English, that's why. But more importantly, I just love this. It also makes me feel better about the mistakes I definitely didn't make. Yeah, there was no dating a swamp hag. That definitely didn't happen. Yep. More importantly, if you guys haven't already, there's a link below to the original video. Hit it up. And I'm just probably going to go record more because it's nice out right now and I don't have to worry about having another recording session interrupted by literal tornadoes. Yeah. Got a lot of time in the basement hiding for that one. That was fucking terrifying. So yeah, I'll see you guys in the next one. Adios.